Hello everyone, welcome back to the Maverick channel, and here we talk about cryptocurrencies and we try to see the trend of digital currencies and where this space is going overall. And in today's video I want to express my frustration. So guys, if you're interested in learning what my frustration is, then tune in to the next part of the video. Alright guys, so here's my frustration. So I look at the crypto news, I'm looking at all the platforms out there. Basically, these platforms, to my knowledge right now, they're tending towards a mainstream kind of thing. So why am I saying this? Be cautious out there. Because when these platforms keep perpetuating these things, all they care about is the volume to make their platforms more and more popular. So there's obviously so many platforms out there that produce crypto news every single day, and it's very valuable news. And in most cases, it's stories that have happened around, and someone writes something about that story and then posts it on that platform. It's accepted and so on. So you see, as the crypto market goes down, all these platforms just switch to negative news immediately. The moment crypto goes up, they switch to positive news immediately. So my point is, guys, do not feed into these new crypto platforms that are acting like mainstream media. This is the best time to do your own research. During such times where the markets are uncertain, during such times where we might be in a bear market or not, do not give in into this. What I'm seeing is Michael Saylor bought $400 million, I think, or $414 million more of Bitcoin. And clearly that is the reason that pumped the market. So when you go on and read these articles saying, oh, now India's prime minister or whatever has changed their minds about crypto regulation. Oh, maybe now that Salvador, started using Bitcoin, maybe that was the right move. No, guys, it was the complete opposite. Before yesterday, when the markets were going down, or the day before yesterday, it was the complete opposite. Did El Salvador make the right choice? Crypto investors need to be careful. And because there was a spike in the Bitcoin price from about 54 to about 57,000 or 58, everything changed. I've been seeing this in the news, in the platforms, but all I'm trying to say, be careful out there. Don't just follow these crypto news channels that are starting to appeal to a mainstream kind of audience. They're not your friend. Your only friend is your own research and your ability to do research in these ecosystems. And don't just go for any new shiny thing. Now guys, the reason why I have CoinMarketCap open here, obviously there's other platforms where you can check different tokens and their valuations. The most popular valuation is the valuation of market capitalization, which is price times the circulating supply of that particular token. So my point of showing this is that the reason why Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Tether, Solana, Cardano, the reason why you're seeing that hierarchy, these things aren't here just for games. These are the most liquid cryptocurrencies right now. If you have $50 million, it's easy for you to trade that $50 million and buy Bitcoin or to sell it back into another currency. If you're trading with a Bitcoin USD Tether, it's easy for you to change that $50 million worth of Bitcoin or $100 million worth of Bitcoin to $100 million worth of Tether and vice versa. These currencies are liquid. Institutions can use them. High net worth individuals can use them. Ethereum, same thing. Binance Coin, same thing. That's why they are the top. Solana, same thing. My point is, liquidity is very important. So go out there, look out. At the end of this video, I'm going to show a few platforms you can use to explore this liquidity scene. But all I can say, go out there, explore decentralized exchanges. See which ecosystems you can support in terms of, in many ways, staking or offering liquidity for different pairs. Okay, guys, let's go into some articles today, some short articles. Mainstream articles to see what's going on, and then at the end of the video I'll show you some platforms that you can use to meander around in this DEX ecosystem, decentralized exchange ecosystem. Of course, I'm not going to explore everything. I'm going to just show an example of like 3 platforms that you can use, not to invest or provide liquidity, but rather to check the liquidity you're provided, or to platforms that help you explore other liquidity ecosystems out there that you might not know. So CoinMarketCap, other people like using CoinGecko and so on. But yeah, let's move on. So the cautionary tale, be careful with the crypto news outlets that are becoming appealing to the mainstream. Otherwise, you're going to lose out. The moment news appears there, it's already probably too late. So we have an article here, how to stake crypto for passive income. And of course, as you read through such an article, I'm not discrediting people that read this article. Actually, I can see the channel that wrote this article is Being Crypto. And these people are really hardworking. They actually have a YouTube channel. Because I know the name, I can recognize the name, and they put out very good content. So it's not about this particular article, but rather the general narrative of how you should see things. For example, if you read something and it says the best cryptocurrencies to stake are Neo, Lisk, Navcoin, and whatnot. Yes, it's good advice, guys, or EOS, Tezos, but my advice is pay attention. The good thing, most of these coins are actually old school coins. So I think the whole idea here is if someone was to read this article, they can buy some of these tokens, and I haven't seen them spike in price that much. So your risk might be a little bit minimized. So that's the only thing I can take away from this. Otherwise, even if this might, however legitimate this might be, my point is you have to do your own research and sort of find out those ecosystems that resonate with you, that have the same ideology that you have, and then provide liquidity, stake on those platforms, not because other people are telling you to, but because you want to actually support these platforms. And we know that there are certain advantages that can come from participating or supporting platforms in the early stages. There could be all kinds of incentive models. Anything can be dropped, airdrops. Community members are most often taken care of, at least these days, when it comes to early supporters of platforms. So the point is, do your own research and support something that really speaks to you and means a lot to you. Just like the traditional investors say, invest in something you understand. I think it's the same thing we have to do when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Otherwise, we shall all get wrecked. You have to be careful. So in other news that's been circulating the whole interwebs, Twitter names Parag Agrawal, CEO, as Jack Dorsey steps down. So of course, I'm not going to go into detail about this. We don't know why Jack Dorsey stepped down. He's a multi-billionaire. The guy has the things he wants to run. He has other extremely successful companies like Square, one of the most successful point of sale financial company out there. So whatever these billionaires are doing, I mean, good for them. I'm sure he has other things he wants to do, but Parag Agrawal is the new CEO of Twitter, and this is circulating the whole internet. So this is the guy. I did a quick Google search of the guy. Parag Agrawal is an Indian American technology executive. Most of these companies hire mostly Indian people of Indian descent, which is interesting. I think there's something they see there, or these guys are just really good at what they do. But whatever reason, congratulations to Parag Agrawal. It's the first time I'm hearing of him. That's amazing stuff. Let's see how Twitter evolves. Because in the past, we know Twitter has wanted to incorporate a way to, for example, upload a profile picture that's directly connected to your IPFS file. So in case you're keeping your NFT in a decentralized storage, then you can easily use that as your profile picture, and so many other ways to pay through Twitter. There's so many other advancements that Twitter wants to make in the financial sector. So we'll see. Maybe this CEO is the right person for that kind of thing. We have Ripple here. Guys, every time I see news about Ripple, this is the first company, guys, it does not make sense. We've seen videos of the CEO of Ripple saying that XRP is looking to become a global reserve currency and stuff like that. So who says that and doesn't get in trouble? Anyways, so Ripple is the company that holds most XRP, by the way, if you do not know. So Ripple's latest crypto service for financial companies to allow XRP trading. Amid the ongoing XRP lawsuit, Ripple took a bold step by launching a crypto product called the Liquidity Hub. This was announced during the Swell event. The Swell event is a yearly event or meetup organized by Ripple and other extremely big financial institutions or other interested parties or stakeholders or individuals or anyone that's interested or invited that can attend these meetups every year, and they attract some of the biggest names in the world. So during this event, they announced this Liquidity Hub thing that they're going to launch, and we know the thesis, the fundamental thesis of the XRP ecosystem is liquidity. So the way I see this, of course, they want to start off with a couple of cryptocurrencies. We can see here Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Cash, and of course XRP. You would really be disappointed if Ripple is providing this liquidity hub without XRP. So this is pretty cool. And I keep insisting liquidity is something that will be extremely vital. So figuring out a way to establish yourself in a platform right now and support it in the sense of providing liquidity, I think sit back, watch, and see how things go. I think this space will A lot of people seem to have forgotten about this. It's going to completely take over. Everything synthetic assets, onboarding all kinds of assets into the crypto space. This cannot happen if there is no liquidity. There needs to be an ease to transfer money from one point to another, and that money needs to exist. So guys, the first platform I wanted to show you guys, if you want to explore your liquidity and whatnot, you can use Zapper.finance. Of course, there are other amazing platforms out there, but Zapper.finance is one of them. You can log on to this platform with your, and they support a wide array of platforms as well. You can use Ethereum. They support Arbitrum, which is a second layer scaling solution for Ethereum, and I think they want to expand into other ecosystems. Avalanche, Binance Smart Chain, Celo, Ethereum, Phantom, Harmony One, Optimism, Polygon. So you can log on to such a platform, and it can quickly show you some of the DeFi ecosystems out there. So you can just click on Ethereum, and of course it doesn't show you everything. This space is extremely expansive, and sometimes it depends on your particular interest and where they lie. But in this case, you can say go to their limited options and maybe find something you're interested in. Like we can see a 3 pool in Curve Finance, and you can just click invest, and straight away this platform will lead you. You will invest in this platform, but really you're buying the liquidity pool tokens from the other platform without actually accessing it. Guys, I've actually thought about this months and months ago. I was like, in the future, I think we shall have platforms that will be able to allow you to provide liquidity from other platforms without necessarily having to go to them. So it's exciting to see something like that actually come into fruition. And on the basic, at the basic level, the most fundamental level, this is what these platforms do. Now, this is the way I see crypto. Some of these platforms that are not individual exchanges focusing on just one thing, they're going to have other exchanges listed here, and in a way they're going to indirectly also serve as very important liquidity hubs, because they directly channel their users to where the liquidity is. So this is a space to watch, and it's a good way to explore your wallet, because it can show you breakdown of your wallet, assets you hold, where you provided liquidity. You can go, for example, to the dashboard, and this sort of gives you a breakdown of how much liquidity you have in your wallet. So obviously here, some of these platforms, for example, there's another platform here which is Debunk. The other one is Zapper.finance. I found debunk.com much better, much thorough at looking at your wallet and looking at places where you've already provided liquidity. They actually are doing a much better job at discovering what you hold within your wallet. But you don't have to be scared, because obviously they do not control your private keys. As long as they don't control or see your private keys, your coins aren't going anywhere. But however, I cannot state this enough. Do your own research. Just do a little bit of research. Go to their Twitter account, Telegram, Discord. Find out the comments. What are people? How are people talking in these platforms? It's a simple thing. Could take you about 10 minutes, but it can save you so much. Okay, so there's Zapper.finance, there's Debunk.com, and I think those are there's Dex Guru as well. Dex Guru, essentially, you can even use it to swap, you can use it to trade as well, some of the other platforms as well. But in Dex Guru, you can type in any cryptocurrency or platform, or even a liquidity pair. For example, let's just click USDC here, and it will sort of search the whole internet and show you the liquidity within that particular cryptocurrency. So if you're interested in finding out the volume in that currency or the liquidity, Dex Guru is an amazing place to watch what is going on in an ecosystem, and they'll show you the price as well. And these are decentralized exchanges providing services of decentralized exchanges with an outlay of a centralized exchange as well. So as this interface gets cleaned up and made better, smoother, I think that some of these platforms will gain much wider adoption, because they help you figure out things that would otherwise take a very long time to. So those that are looking to get into DeFi, checking your liquidity, checking this and that, getting a few details there, I think Zapper Finance, Dex Guru, and Debunk, and there's also other ecosystems out there that are amazing. Some of them I don't remember them off the top of my head right now, but if I come across them, I'll definitely bring them on this channel. Or if you want, you can comment in the comment section, and I can bring you the links, because there's some other amazing platforms out there that I'll probably talk about in the future. Alright guys, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Cautionary tale, and also the importance of liquidity cannot be stated enough. And stay away from the crypto channels that are supposed to be legitimate, but just go with the flow. Prices going up, good news. Prices going down, bad news. Don't get locked up into that. Do your own research, and that's the only way you find success. And try to think about crypto in I mean, you have your own mind. Use your mind to think about things in a way that the future might be with finance and cryptocurrencies. All right, guys, take care. I really hope you learned something, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.